Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I'm positive.
Oh my god, it is so freaking cold outside. Alright guys, so I've not made a video in a couple of days, but I've just been so busy, I've just not had the time. Basically, I'm going to college right now, and I started back in September, and I haven't really done any work up until the past couple of weeks. I was just focusing on skating and making videos that I was falling behind so much, but it wasn't until just today really that we start to get deadlines. So the past week I've just been flooded with work. Over the past like 3 days I've had to write like a 30-page report, and I'm dead. Another reason I've not really been making videos is because the weather here sucks. I live in Scotland, and that means that during the summer the weather's pretty bad, and during the winter you just can't skate. It rains pretty much 6 days out of the week, and it's just a very bad time. But today it's sunny. So I'm gonna skate. While I was in class today, something really funny happened. So about a couple of days ago, I got charged £50 from some bike company in Malta. If you guys are new to my channel and you've not seen the video, basically about a month ago, me and my brothers went to Malta, and on the last day we took out some rental bikes. We spent the day riding down stairs trying to crash them, and then at the end of the day my brother rode it into a harbour. Now the bikes were fine and we put them back, they weren't broken or anything, but apparently this company that we rented the bikes from somehow found my video. I'll show you guys the email, it made me laugh a lot. I sent them an email asking why I was charged this €50 because I thought I shouldn't have been, and then they say with reference to this following video. So this is the video they seen. They were not happy with it and charged me €50 for improper use of their bikes. Kind regards, James. So basically, if you ever get a rental bike, do not ride it into the harbour or you will be charged €50. It is really fun though, so I highly recommend it. Sweet potato wedges and chicken nuggets. Coffee. I'm not gonna have cereal, but I always get bored when the kettle's boiling, so I flip the cereal boxes. Let's eat and go to the skate park. Alright guys, so I'm at the skate park now. I've actually been here for about an hour and a half, but when I got here I just wanted to skate, I didn't want to film. I've not properly been on my board in about a week and a half. I just want some time to skate without worrying about the tricks that I'm doing and just have fun and not film it. So I'm now going to talk about the main point of this video, how to ollie and how to ollie higher. This video is going to be for beginners who can't ollie, and also people who want to just improve their ollie, make it higher, make it look nicer, and just make it better. I'm not too sure why, but since I started skateboarding, I've always had this weird fascination with just ollieing over stuff and trying to ollie up the highest thing around me. In skating, it's probably one of the things I do best. I'm going to keep this kind of short because I've never made like a trick tape video or a tutorial of any kind. It was kind of weird, and I'm not very good at explaining stuff the way I actually do stuff, but some of you guys at least might find this a little bit helpful. So to start off, what an ollie is when you pop your board, you keep your feet on it, and then you land. So basically just a jump on your skateboard. It's one of the most common things you'll ever do in skateboarding, and it's the best thing you could possibly learn if you're just starting out. So what you have to do, you have to get both of your feet and you gotta put them on your skateboard. You have your back foot on the tail, and then you have to snap it and hit the ground. But right as you do that, you've got to jump with your board, so it comes up with you. At first you might find this kind of weird, you might just be popping it and it'll be touching the ground and it won't be going anywhere. But that's either just because you're not popping hard enough or you're not jumping at the right time. You have to pop it and jump at the exact same time. Right now that'll probably be looking something like this. The second part of this trick is pushing your board forward with your front foot. So after you pop it into the air and you're kind of rocketing up like this, what you have to do, you have to push your front foot forward, and this is going to level your board out. Meaning if you're jumping over something and it's like this height, if you're ollieing at it like this, you're just going to hit it with your back trucks or like the tail of your deck. So that's what leveling your board out does. When you pop it, you then drag it over it, and then you can ollie over anything really if you do it high enough. One thing I also want to recommend is learning this trick moving. For me, when I first started skating, I always learned everything I do kind of standing still. I learned to kickflip standing still, shove it, ollie, and that just meant that I had to relearn it moving again. Because I actually find tricks a lot easier to learn moving, and it just means you're used to doing it moving, because you're never going to be doing a trick standing still. You're always going to be rolling. Just always learn your tricks while moving, and then you don't need to relearn them moving. Also, with your ollies, always try to land kind of dead on the bolts. You don't want to be landing really heavy on your tail, or really heavy on your nose, or really heavy in the middle, because that's when you start snapping your boards. Even if you're doing a small ollie, if you land kind of badly, then snapping a board is kind of easy. Alright, so now that you've learned how to ollie, let's learn how to ollie higher. I'm gonna use the rail behind me as an example, because if you're watching this video wanting to learn how to ollie higher, then that's probably the reason why. You want to ollie over bigger stuff, or you want to ollie onto higher stuff. The most useful tip for this is to just do the starting ollie a lot. Do this everywhere. When you're just skating about, ollie up onto curbs, ollie down off curbs. If you see like a drain or a gutter, ollie over it. Because that's basically how I got good at them. I just ollied everywhere I go. If I seen something, I'd ollie over it. It's just really useful to just do as many ollies as you possibly can. Another good tip for ollieing over stuff that's a little bit higher than what you're used to is just imagine yourself actually doing it. If you're rolling up to it thinking that you might hit it or you might not be able to make it over, then you're probably not going to, because you're just expecting to hit it. It sounds kind of weird, but it really makes you ollie higher if you believe that you can. Another tip for ollieing higher is your technique. So basically, when you first start learning to ollie, you're popping your tail and then leveling your board out. But as you start doing that a lot and you get comfortable with ollieing over small stuff, that's when you can start to use like leveling your board out to your advantage. Something I do a lot when I'm trying to ollie up something kind of high is when I'm popping up, instead of just straight dragging my foot out to level my board up, I'll with my front foot drag my board up more. So as I'm popping it, I'm also dragging it up the way with my front foot, and then I'm leveling it out when it's at its peak height. The more comfortable you get with ollies, you can start to kind of treat it like you're just jumping over something as if you were just doing it on your feet. Your board and your feet kind of become as one, and then you have this strange board feel, and you can just hop over it and know how to maneuver your board over time. Another way to improve your ollies is go faster. For some reason, when you're going kind of slow, you tend to not pop as hard, but when you're going faster and there's more on the line, then you're more kind of pushed to pop as high as you can and try the trick as hard as you can so you don't fall when you're going really fast. That's kind of just a way to trick your mind into really wanting to land it instead of not really caring if it lands or not, because you're going really slow, so you're not really going to get that hurt. If you go really fast and you don't land it, then you're going to get hurt, but if you go fast and you really try, you might get it. If you're trying to learn how to ollie into a bank or like a quarter pipe, you've got to remember that you're ollieing into a different transition. You have to level your board out as if you're just going to ride down it. Your board's got to land level with whatever you're trying to ollie into, which sounds kind of obvious, but when I first started coming to skate parks, this is something I struggled with a lot. I wouldn't really get that, and I would kind of just ollie as if I was doing it on the flat ground, and then my board would either shoot out when I'd fall back on my back, or I'd kind of land it but scrape my tail and it'd be really sketchy. Like if you're ollieing into a bank, then your board's got to be in line with that bank, or if you're ollieing into a quarter, you've got to pop into how it feels like to drop in. Quarter pipes at first are really scary to ollie into, because when you first start doing it, you start to shoot out a lot, and there's just a lot more on the line than just doing it on flat ground. I am freezing cold and I cannot think of any more advice that I could give you, but I hope my advice was helpful for you guys. If you did find it helpful, then go down below, hit that like button, leave me a comment if you think I missed anything out, or if there's anything else you want to know. Also, let me know what you think about these trick tip kind of tutorial type videos. I'm not very good at them because I've never done one before, so let me know how you think it turned out, or let me know what you think I can do to make it better. And also, if you have any more tricks that you want me to talk about and give you guys tips on, then also leave that in the comments, and I might make some more of these types of videos. I am freezing cold, so I'm gonna go skate and I'm gonna film it for you guys. Let's go. I just got home, I had a shower, and I am so freaking tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, go down below, hit that like button, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Let me know what you think of this type of video, these kind of trick tutorial, trick tip kind of things. If you didn't like it, let me know what I could do to make them better, but if you did like it, let me know what tricks you want me to do next, like kickflip, shove it, no complies, anything. Just let me know what you guys want to learn and I'll see if I can help you. I also stopped filming at the skate park because it actually gets so cold here that the fog and dampness gets all over my camera to the point where it was actually like dripping just drops of water because it was getting so cold, and so it's really not good. I can already tell this winter is gonna suck. The weather's just getting so insane, but I'm still gonna push through, make some videos, and just, but that's all there is for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.